All right, so we're gonna go for a ride on my 2022 Canon Renegade 1000. I obviously just came back from a little photo shoot, so we're a little bit dirty. It doesn't take much to get dirty on this thing at all. There's that Yosh pipe sounds amazing. This bike is not even a bike. We're gonna put it in sport mode. That gives us the touchy throttle, and I like the touchy throttle. Yeah, let's get to it. Let's not tear up the yard. That would be frowned upon. But yeah, so here we are on the 2022 Can-Am Renegade 1000. I had a lot of dreams about getting one of these, and I just can't believe I actually have one now. It's a different feeling for sure. Oh, I almost hit a tree for sure. Oh, the crazy part about it is this this cost double the amount that I paid for my car. Oh, my Explorer. So it's kind of a weird feeling. Definitely have to get used to riding a four-wheeler again. I told the dealership when I bought it, I was like, yeah, I make videos, and I was like, you mind if and they're like, oh, you should do a video then. I'm like, I'm from the dealership. I'm like, you don't mind? They're like, sure. So I went, after I did all the paperwork and actually bought the machine, I went out, and mind you, it's been a little while since I've been on a four-wheeler, so I'm not used to how that reacts, and let alone this thing, for only having 91 horsepower, is a lot of horsepower for a four-wheeler. I just got on it, and of course this is my first automatic as well. I've never had an automatic, so I wasn't aware of how the CVT actually works. And it's kind of like the electric motorcycle, whereas it spins up. It was wet. I lit the tires up, and I just sat there spinning for like a half a second, and then continued on. Well, the problem is it started sliding sideways, and I was not used to that. So I'm like, oh crap, I'm gonna die. I thought it was gonna flip, but it didn't end up flipping. But it was enough to scare the crap out of me, of course, because 30 seconds of owning a four-wheeler and I'm already almost sliding into the back of my trailer. It was quite the experience, but I had a blast. I paid $15,000 for this thing, and I wanted the XXC because of the fog shocks. And the fact of the matter is this thing jumps beautifully. I wanted a sport four-wheeler, but I wanted a 4x4 because currently there's just so much going on in my life. Like the property that I'm riding on right now, I'm in the process of actually buying it from my aunt. So we're under a contract, so I'm actually going to build my house up here, which is going to be pretty awesome. But later on in life, I'm going to need a four-wheeler, so I figured, why not? Let's buy this, use it to make videos for a couple years, and then I'm gonna need one to plow and stuff like that. I understand this is not like the best plowing machine because it's a race quad essentially. But like I was saying, you know, 10 years ago this was $10,000 and now it's 15, so it's only going to get more and more money the further on we go. So till then it's going to be a little bit till I actually get the chance to move up here. So we're going to use it to make videos. And just holy cow. And, I was gonna put a pipe on it anyhow, because you can't have one of these and not have a pipe on it. I mean, you could if you were to be a reasonable neighbor, but the thing about making videos is a lot of it's sound. And if you don't have that sound, like, you could be riding around on a stock four-wheeler or a motorcycle or anything for that matter, and the audience just is more in tune if, you know, there's a lot of noise, there's a good crisp sound profile. Obviously, that's why I piped my GS when I had that, because the stock one, it couldn't connect to it because it's just, you know, so quiet. So it turns out, like I said, this was $15 for $1,000 pipe on, a $500 Bluetooth speaker, but that to me actually is rather useless, because for one, I can't listen to music while I'm riding, because everything's copyrighted, and I'm not going to listen to copyright-free music because I have to make some sort of revenue off of it. I mean, I spent a lot of money on it, but there is some downsides too as well, and one of them is I was making quite a bit of money off of videos. I'll say I put enough back that I could pay this off. However, I also, in taxes, I ended up paying in like $10,000 to the IRS. So it goes, basically 35% of what you make it has to get paid back in taxes. So it looks like a big amount of money, and then they're like, oh no, tax ban. So yeah, so I did that, and in the process of buying the land, there's just been a lot. And then on top of that, I found out that my major source of income from the videos, I ended up losing. So I'm not gonna pay this off as fast as I thought I was, but like I said, I prepared, and I obviously don't condone getting a loan for a motorcycle like this. However, since a majority of me is creating content on said equipment, it's what I had to do. What's what I wanted to do, and I didn't want to drain my account just in case something happened. That's why I didn't buy it outright, but I am making enough to make the monthly payments off of ad revenue. So that's one of the good signs of it. Granted, I have no debt other than my home loan at this moment, so no car payments. So this is essentially a car payment, a normal typical car payment for somebody, because I think the most I've ever spent on a car was, it's like $10,000. Oh no, we bought my wife's car for $15,000. So yeah, my wife's car costs as much as this four-wheeler. That's crazy. So I'm really blessed, and I want to thank everybody first of all for the opportunity. I'm glad that I get a chance that I can actually legitimately make videos, own really cool toys, that the content itself provides for the means of production. So I am really appreciative, and I want to thank everybody, because it literally your views are paying for this, and that's pretty awesome. I always dreamed that this day would come. With all the different various algorithm changes they did, it basically killed my YouTube. But now with shorts, it's starting to gain some momentum, so that's pretty neat. I'm happy with that. But I mean, obviously a lot of my income is from Facebook now, so that's where I'm mostly at, on Facebook. Oh, that rock is big.